Eli Gold is out as the voice of Alabama football. So, Chris Stewart is next in line. Chris Stewart has been working for the Crimson Tide Sports Network for, a decade? It's been a long time. He went to school there. He came up in the broadcast journalism department. Chris knows his stuff, and he is really good. He has done the basketball broadcasts for years now. Years and years. He is fantastic. And he did the football broadcasts in 2022. He did the away games in 2023. Chris is great. He's fantastic. The Eli Gold situation did not end well. He is 70 years old. He spent the entire 2022 season away. Came back this year, only did the home games. He was dealing with some health issues, etc. But he came out with a media, a PR storm, kind of pushing against this, said, I did not want to stop doing this. They pushed me out, etc. And I haven't seen this from a radio side. Now, the Crimson Tide Sports Network said that they offered to keep Eli Gold on in a different role, that he could call the 8A game this year. He could still do some of the Alabama events, but that Chris Stewart was going to be the guy going forward. And I totally get that. Because anybody that has listened to Alabama games, if you listened to the perfect example was listening to Eli Gold's call of the Gravedigger play. And that is the 4th and 31 against Auburn this year. It was somewhat lifeless. There wasn't. It's almost like he didn't know exactly what happened. But there were times this year, and I listened to Alabama games because I listened to the Varsity Network, right? They do the college football blitz on Saturdays, and it's just a bounce around. So cheers to the Varsity Network for that. But he would forget players. He would forget their names. He would completely miss plays because he was talking about something else. I'll tell you the truth. My father was never a big Eli Gold fan because Eli wouldn't tell the down and distance and time, all the stuff that you need to be able to do to paint a picture when you are talking on the radio. Eli Gold never did that. And my dad, who is as old school as it gets, was frustrated and so mad because plays would happen and you never knew what time was in the game. You never knew the down and distance. You never knew, where they were, nothing. Where the ball was spotted, anything. So, I love Eli Gold because I am an Alabama fan, and that was the Alabama voice for my childhood. He started in 1988. He already wrote a memoir. I'm surprised. He told AL.com that he had planned on doing this for another decade. The man is 70 years old. And I know that some of them do. Jack Crystal, that called Mississippi State games forever, I think he was in his 80s when he finally stopped. So it's not like it's something that you can't do. But, Eli had some health problems, etc. This became a bigger deal than I think most people thought that it would. But he claims that he has a professional gig already, and we'll see who he ends up with. I'm sure he'll still be calling NASCAR games, etc. But still.
Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter @GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.